Hey, hey, hey. Just let me see your transcript. Your very favorite history teacher. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for waiting patiently while I get started. This is just a reminder that you can go over to the Man Church Disease channel and look at our latest 18 Friday Night Live. Also, you can go to my channel and look at our ladies' night with me and Roxanne from last night. And after my show, I will give you also another reminder about my friend Matt Charles Disease again, who's coming back with some upcoming cases involving church people. Okay, and on Monday, we'll have the cigar vlogger as well. And then back to me on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, the cigar vlogger again. Thursday, Matt Church Disease. Then Friday, back on my channel for 18. And we're going to start it all over again. How's everyone doing? Hey, Lakeisha, Moni, Bella, Christine. How you, Jacqueline Vines? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. Just a reminder, you can become one of the new members of the Let Me See Your Transcript channel starting next week. I will be giving exclusive perks to members only. So you need to go ahead and become a member very soon. You can see some that are already here in the chat. Let me go ahead and let me find that link for you. If you are on a Samsung, LG, or type of Android phone, you should see a, hold on, where is it? I'm trying to find the link for y'all. You should see a join button. But if you have an iPhone, it will be very hard for you to get. I'm sorry. Do I have an echo? Let me turn it down. I put my earphones in. Is it better now, Bella? Hold on. Let me change my speakers. How about now? Is that better? Is it not in? Hold on. Make sure it's in. Okay. You have 3 different levels. If you have an iPhone or a Mac, here's where you can become, you can click on this link and become a member as well. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, wow, I already got one person down? Okay. Still love you too. Hey, Bella, you still hear you still hear it? I lowered my speakers. Hey, Roxanne, YouTube bestie. I was telling everyone that you check out our ladies' night from last night. Yes, please hit the like button on the way in. We have 19 people. I should have 19 people in the chat. I should have 19 likes. Okay, let me try going in and coming back out. Maybe that's me and my speakers. Okay, hold on 1 minute, y'all. Hey everyone, it's me again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me get that banner off so you guys can see me. Hey, how y'all doing? It's me. Let me see your transcript, your very favorite history teacher. How are y'all doing tonight? Hey, hey, hey. Am I still not, are you still not hearing me good? I sound fine. Thank you, Christine. Okay, no problem, Bella, because sometimes I do have stuff that's open or whatever, and it makes it really bad. Okay, I really wanted to do this live actually a couple of days ago, but I just wanted to make sure I had everything. I listened to various people who are in the anti-fraud warrant movement. I also some people who say that who are neutral, who have different points of view. For me, I like to listen to different sides. Even hear some of the comments from the other side, those who are Imarians. And so and I just wanted to use this so we can look at it things a little bit more clearly. So please share this live to any of your groups, social networks that can get this as well. And any, Umarians in the chat, you're welcome. Just don't come here and be disrespectful. Okay, we're for free speech over here, but don't be disrespectful. Okay. So I wanted to show you on my last video that I did, I actually showed you how to go on Pacer and look up. Hey, Gator Girl. Hey, Soar Veritas. Hey, Medina. NCA. Does anyone else I forget? Because you know me, I'm a Libra. I'm friendly. I want to make sure everyone's feeling good and welcome. Jacqueline, Medina, Moni, Bella, everybody. Roxanne. Okay. So I did a video showing you how to go to Pacer and look up the documents yourself. Okay. And some people are like, oh, these documents are fake. Oh, I think it's Svengalis who put the suit in. Oh, I think this is pieced together. Oh, this is fake. This is not right. It's, someone said, oh, it's probably one of the Amarians who put this together. They do stuff like this. Because you kind of do think like that, because you're especially thinking about last time there was an email sent saying that the anti-fraud wars were going to protest. We went putting protests over there. And then before that, we got accused of breaking someone's window. It wasn't us. And then now we're getting accused of, oh, y'all filed this suit. Well, it's not us either, as far as we know. But then some of us on this side are like, oh, it's probably one of those Marians who did that. Thank you very much, Gator Girl, because I want to make content that's going to help people to be more informed. And so if you don't want to take it on my word, you can go look for yourself. Okay? All right? So I wanted to go over a couple of things. And just so you guys could see it for yourself. Sorry, my dog is trying to get my attention. Normally he's sleeping on the couch, but today he wants all of my attention. Go over there, boy. I gotta make you a part of the show, I guess. Stop it. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. And just for other people's sake, I'm gonna show, hold on. Okay, we cancel that. I'm going to show you again how you can go to the website Pacer and get the documents again. And I'm going to show you why they're not fake. And I think I'm going to lean more to, I know Max V Worldwide, who I really love his channel. He provides a really good insight. He doesn't believe the documents are real. The document got emailed to him. Just like it did to me. But I also became registered for Pacer, and I was able to download those documents, which were the same documents that were emailed to me, and I can show you that they're not fake. Okay, so right now you should see Pacer right here, and like I said before in my other email, my other video, you can register. I did not wait to get my code. Well, actually, I did get the code mailed to me, but I forgot my code, so I just gave them my credit card information, and I had instant access to see the documents. And the documents, when you print them or see them, it's 10 cents per page. Okay, so you won't get charged unless you actually look at something and want to print it. Okay, so here I am in Pacer. I'm going to go to Find Cases. Okay, I'm going to go to the number. It's 2020 CV 06207. All right. Right here is Archibald versus Johnson. And just like in my description, I put to my last video and this video to anti-Afro Svengalis videos, one showing that there was a case file, and the second one giving you updates on it. You can view document, and we're going to go with view document. So if you do view document 2, it's going to run a report. Okay, and see right now it's actually, like I said, one attachment is 1 page, another page is 9 pages. Okay, and you click view all. Okay, now I've already downloaded it, so this is what it's going to say. All right, so when I view the document, I can't create combine A. Okay. All right. So you can download all of them. And like I said, I've already downloaded the documents. You can download it. Okay. And so what I'm going to show you next, I'm going to stop. I'm going to show you my, where is it? I'm going to show you my thumbnail. I think I already put it in my Drive. Where is it? My Google. I got a Google Drive and a OneDrive and a Dropbox. It gets confusing sometimes. Okay, so let me do another share screen. Share my screen where my document went to. Where did it go? Wait, where did it go? Y'all, where'd it go? Let's try it again. It's doing somewhere. It's the share screen. I'm gonna do that. Application. Here you go. So I saved the document to this folder. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the one that says 2-1. That's the first document that was attached to this case. Can you hold on? Let me make sure that you guys can see what I can see. You can't see what I can see. So let me stop screen there and share again to the screen that just popped up. There you go. All right. Do y'all see it now? Okay, here you go. Let me move this out the way. All right. So do you see at the very top? Because some people are like, I don't see a timestamp. It's hard. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it right here. Let me highlight that. See that? It's saying this is the case number. 2 standing for the year, 220, CB 06207, that's another number, JMW. Document 2, I think it's 2-1 filed, 12/7/20, page 1 of 1. Now it does say the plaintiff, who is Archibald, August Archibald, which is a pseudonym, gives the address as that of the P.O. box that is in Wilmington, Delaware. And the place of the accident incident is Philadelphia. Some people are like, oh, this is fake. Well, it got filed in the court and they accepted it. Okay. All right. So let's look at, and I'm thinking also they did this for several different reasons. And then right here it says the federal, what is the reason why they're filing it? Hold on. See the date? They put civil rights were violated. Okay. All right. So that's an actual stamp from the court. Okay. Do y'all understand that? This is a stamp from the court. So when the clerk got it, they scanned the document and they put it in there. And right now it's on a judge's docket. I don't know when the trial is going to be. I think the other person has to get served. Okay, here it says I don't know if you can see it, United States District Court for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. Okay, at the very bottom, you see right here, it says CIV 609-5-2018. That's the designation that this is a government form. Does everyone understand that? A government form, an official government form. Do we get that? All right. I hope so. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing the screen for a minute so I can go to the second page. Let's share screen again. No second. Share screen again. Gonna do application window. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go to main. All right. Let me stop sharing the screen and let me share the document now. And you're probably saying, let me see, Trent, why are you showing us every step? Because you have to do this extra stuff because somebody's going to say, oh, their side is faking this. Oh, this is not legitimate. Oh, I didn't see this. So I'm doing it this way. So when you want to go to Pacer and you see these steps, like, oh, I'm doing the same steps that Let Me See Your Transcript did in the video. Okay. Now I'm going to share. Y'all, hold on. I didn't do the thing right. Hold on, y'all. Talking to y'all. I didn't do the thing right. Okay. Share the application. Here you go. All right. So do y'all see at the very top? Again. Let me highlight that. Let me move that over. All right. Do y'all see what I'm seeing? Now I know when I think E&J, even Max V Worldwide, and I think some other people on the other side, I like Max V Worldwide. Why are y'all talking about Max? Hey, Hello Mello. Thank you, Christine. The only liar is Umar. And the ones who believe his side and think he's doing no wrong. You can have a difference in opinion, but we can back. Hey, Tanika. Hey, Liz Martin. I know you were from Texas. I'm from Houston. When the COVID, we need to have a meet and greet. Okay. Hello to everyone who just came in because I've been clicking on everything. Hey, Killam. Hey, New Jersey Slugger. He did. I heard the one last night, and the thing is, I didn't want to take his personally because the thing is, he actually made some points about some things that I thought were like, oh, I ain't never think about it like that. But then again, I know I'm not fake, so. But then again, if that's the thing is, it's like, well, Max, does that mean you're fake too? But I don't think Max is fake. But I think he also was telling us like, hey, these other people who are telling you certain things, which he did go back to Umar telling you certain things like, hey, don't vote for them. Tariq telling, don't vote for this person. And then young Pharaoh's like, oh, vote for Trump. Like, wait a minute, why are you telling the Black community this? Yeah, girl, H-Town. Yeah, I do think this. Yeah, and so that's why I'm going this point. This is a timestamp on this document. Okay, this is what gets when they scan this into the computer in that clerk's office. This is what's there. Ain't nobody else make this. And if you look at this compared to the rest of the document, it's much clearer than the rest of the document. I'm going to say this. This is what Make a Change said. Y'all need to go look at his last video too. Time to Make a Change. Because he deals a lot more with documents and stuff like that. He made a good point. He said, this is a real document. But I might have to agree with him to a certain extent that this is probably a weak case. And that I think someone else in the chat said, most likely this was done pro se. That's why it looks like it's pieced together. There's certain information that we don't think it should go in here. And I'm just thinking to myself, how many of us have actually gone and filed a case in federal court? When I got divorced, I had to do it pro se. I basically bought a book that basically said how to do a divorce in Texas pro se. Put out the form, try to type it up, print it up, had to go to the court, file it myself, had to go back 2 or 3 times because I didn't do everything correct. And it probably did not look like what a lawyer would do. But guess what? It was real. I got my divorce. Okay? And I think we should need to be, those of us who are in the anti-fraud warrior movement, we need to be more supportive of the person who did this, because I think we have been saying for a very long time, like, we wanted the donors to stop donating to him. But and some of us also mentioned, like, well, why doesn't anyone sue for the money that they gave him that he didn't use the money on the school for? And this is what they're doing. And from Svengalis' last video, the person whose name is here, that's not their name. Because guess what Umar and other Umarians do? They dox you. They put your information out there. They might call you gay. For all we know, Archibald might be an actual woman. You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those ladies who was out there painting. Or it could be their child who's doing it on their behalf. And they did the best they can. And here we are telling them that their document is fake. That, oh no, anti-African, oh, Lennon didn't. They would use their real name. Wouldn't they? I'm just saying, y'all. Come on now. Now, that doesn't mean we shouldn't look at things critically. That's also why I'm showing here. So the plaintiff is August Archibald, Umar Johnson's defendant, United States District Court, Eastern District of Pennsylvania. Because remember, he's always talking about he's from Philly. Okay? A jury has been requested. So they want some people to listen to this. Look at all this evidence. Okay? And the thing about this document, there are some things in this document, and we can go line by line, because I did see pictures and things that was in here, and I was just like, oh, I didn't know you can put pictures in it. But hey, you need evidence. If you're doing this by yourself, you need evidence. I also want to show you something else too. At the very top, it has 1 of 9. It has the same stamp. Next page, 1 of 2, 2 of 9, 3 of 9, 4 and 9, 5 and 9, 6 and 9, 7 and 9, 8 and 9. So guess what? Now it does say signed. The person is looking for monetary damage, which is probably the money they gave Umar, an injunction relief. Like, hey, you give an injunction against the person, they have to stop what they're doing. They cannot ask for donations. That's, to me, I feel like that's really the most important thing. Well, I really want the person to get their money back, but if they can't even, the court can say, look, you cannot ask for donations, and if you do, we're throwing you in jail. You're in contempt of the court. Okay? And also right here, I wanted to show this. It says legal causes of action. Tort claims against Umar Johnson and all his alleged aliases in his official capacity, individual capacity, for fraudulent misrepresentation, false advertising, negligent misrepresentation, and unjust enrichment. Maybe I disagree to make a change. That sounds like something that they got a good reason. 2 claims of discrimination, retaliation in violation of 42 U.S. Code against Umar Johnson in his official capacity and individual capacity. Because remember, did he not come on camera several different times and say about, oh, let me have these 6 people's names or 7 people's names. I'm gonna get the Goonie Goon squad to come get him. I'm gonna get the pull-up team. Okay. All right. Then it has the address, which is actually of the school. They probably didn't want to put their real address. And here it says the date was November the 25th. So guess what? Wasn't this Thanksgiving? Week of Thanksgiving? Let me look. Sure was. Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And if they mailed it off, got into the courtroom, then they scanned it, and someone put it on the document. And then look, I wanted to show you guys this. I need to see about rotating this. There's actually a stamp on this. This is 909. This is the envelope that the document came in. Okay. I need to see. Is there a way to rotate this? Wait, where's the y'all help me out. I know like for documents, I know like for photos you can rotate. Okay. Oh, there you go. There we go. Everybody. Hey. We can do it. Work smarter, not harder. Okay. So we know we got a stamp. It got scanned too. All right. And here we can see the numbers down here. That's when you notice that it actually went through the U.S. mail right here. All right. And if you can see right here, I don't know if you can see right here, it says U.S. mail X-PAY. Okay. And you see the stamps, the forever stamps. And you see over here, you see. All right. I don't know, it's something Archibald. Still Archibald. That's the address of the school. All right. Or P.O. Box, the school. And this is the clerk of the Eastern District Court of Pennsylvania, EDPA. James Amber U.S. Courthouse. And you can see they wrote it themselves and put it in the mail. And guess what? Last week, a week ago, 12/7, we can see it on the computer. Okay? So no, the document is not fake. It may not be like the way you want it in comparison to other documents on the screen, other documents that are on the website, but guess what? it was good enough for the court. You're welcome, Gator Girl. It was good enough for the court to accept it. What is interesting about that code, U.S. code. But you know what? I wouldn't blame Max and I wouldn't blame others because there's so many things we have thought like, oh, was real on YouTube, social media, and then later on we found out it wasn't. But I want us. That's a man I can tell by the handwriting. TA. Yeah, me too, Airborne. The plaintiff, I really pray that the plaintiff get the resources, get a legal aid. And I don't blame them for using a different address and a different name. You saw what has happened to people on this internet. Heck, I was in the same position almost a year ago. I disagreed with someone, and actually, me and my friends got doxxed. I don't blame them for not using their correct name. And I'm hoping that this case leads to other people filing cases. Remember the lady, what's her name? Is it Conscious Criminals, Conscious Child Support or something? And she said her grandmother donated back in 2009. How many other people's grandma or mama did that? And then when you try to put that on your taxes and the IRS is like, no, you can't do that. Or your tax person said, no, you can't do that. And you have to understand this with affinity fraud. African Americans are least likely to report for being victims of crime. One, we have a problem with the justice system. We don't want to put another Black person in trouble. Two, we're embarrassed. And sometimes I get really offended about the comments we make about people who donate to Umar Johnson. Because some people are like, well, if they can't sell the evidence and still support him, they get what they deserve. Wow, really, y'all? We want them to come to light. We want them to be supportive. Well, why would they want to come to the Umar, to the anti-fraud warrior side if we're saying stuff like that? You know, it takes a lot of courage. The person who is Argus Archibald, I applaud you. I support you in what you are doing. Okay? Okay, so let's look at the case a little bit more. Is this big enough for everybody? I'm trying to make it big enough for everyone to see, but without being so blurry. Okay, so if you look at the first part, the plaintiff, August Archibald, defendant Umar Johnson in his official and individual capacity. Because remember, he has two cash apps. I think two cash apps. One with his name and one with the school's name. Okay, and right here, I know we've been talking about his name, known as Jermaine Shoemaker, Little Jermaine Shoemaker, Umar Abdullah Johnson, Umar Mpantunde, the most requested scholar. This is all the stuff that he said he was. These people ain't lying on him. Okay. Here's some more U.S. codes. The district courts of original jurisdiction, Third Circuit Court, and all of his brings civil action, brings claim against Umar, and all of his alleged aliases. Because remember, what does his book say? Dr. Umar Mpantunde. Okay? So it makes you wonder, is this the real reason you changed your name? But guess what? You still gonna go to court. Background. He says he's a doctor of clinical psychology, certified school psychologist, who's an expert on education and mental health of African and African American children. He is known as friends of paternal kinsman. He is not. And the late Bishop Alexander. Wait, he claiming somebody else too? Okay, now. Oh, they got web link sources. His own website. Yeah, somebody go take screenshots of that in case he want to do something to his website. I'm just saying. Yes, it should be airborne and killing with the truth. See, it's on thousands. Wow. Okay. Umar Johnson is an alleged resident of Philadelphia. That he is rolling in Philadelphia, maintains a P.O. box in Philadelphia. And remember, he has 2 P.O. boxes. Remember, I think one of his last videos, he said, oh, if you want, I think he was soliciting curriculum materials. And he put the P.O. box in Wilmington. But he was like, well, if you wanted to get it to me quicker, send it to my P.O. box in Pennsylvania. So I'm like, which makes me wonder, could this possibly be mail fraud too? You got 2 different P.O. boxes. You get information in, probably donations as well. One which was associated with a previous EIN number that is no longer accurate, and the other one is okay. So here's his FDMG Academy, which was up until 2017. This was it. Okay. He is the alleged owner of FDMG Academy, which was a school for young African American boys. While Johnson has personally and publicly stated that he is the founder of FDMG, Johnson has also stated publicly that FDMG and its assets belong to the donors, specifically those people who donated to FDMG. How many times did he say that? This is your school. This is our school. I remember that, y'all. Yeah, mail fraud and wire fraud, Liz Martin. Oh, really, Holly B? Mm-hmm. I believe you can go to the post office website, U.S. Post Office website, and do a complaint. Just saying. Okay, so let's look at the events and facts. He says he has a doctorate degree, but he has never shown any conclusive proof. No professionals in his field have credited his credentials. Yep, that's it. Exactly. Purports to own this one, which he says is on, what he calls it, Dr. Papa Boulevard, Infatunde Boulevard. Public records show he got $400,000 to announcing. But he disputes his claims that the purchase exceeded that. Johnson stopped short of disclosing what he claims the true cost of real estate purchase. Oh, I got the keys. You know what else should have been on here? You went in there and brought children into this school where there was no electricity and a bad smell, and probably gave them health concerns. Somebody, what's that smell? What does it smell like? You know what the hell it smells like. Donation excessive estimate of $2.5 million have been made to Johnson's Ethnic School campaign. Donations have been submitted to U.S. Mail, PayPal, Cash App, GoFundMe. And I'm thinking right here, if the court wants, I guess is there a prosecution in the case? They gonna go to PayPal, Cash App, and GoFundMe. And GoFundMe gonna be like, here you go, because we don't want other problems with our services. Because they want to make sure that they are that their product, their apps, and their online are being used reputably, because it's going to be bad on their representation. So they're going to hand that stuff over. It's like, you just need to give us, Okay, Johnson really for his financial backers, referred to by Johnson as the love that he gets and his loyal donors. Under the premise, promise, and claim that Johnson will use these funds as an operation school for at-risk, swiftly African American with special needs, alleged by Johnson from 2010 to the present day. That is a goddamn shame. We say this stuff, we show this stuff. When you say this stuff in the writing, that just really shows you how, this is some real stuff. Okay. There is no accounting of the money. Yeah, we never seen a ledger, nothing. 9, the history of making violent threats against his detractors. This is why the man is going anonymous. This is why he has an address of P.O. box. He wants to purge of the disunifiers. Yes, he did. He also said you got to put 10% of the boys to sleep. Punch him in the chest, little boy. Did he say that? Punch him in the chest, little boy? Personal addresses attract acting people to. Johnson has various FDM cells or units, groups of Johnson's henchmen, goons, backers support throughout the country. Yep. And here comes the supporters, the goons. Frederick Jala, aka Poetic Flacco. Did y'all know Poetic Flacco used to actually be on the anti-fraud warrior sign? And they used to see him in Lennon's Live and ENJ. And I used to notice that he was trying to get their attention, and I guess maybe after a while he didn't get their attention, so he went to the other side, I guess. C-Rock Smooth, another alleged reporter, functions as a handler of Jala. I think, wasn't C-Rock Smooth had something with the Rev? Okay. Here's Tiffany Griffin, Laurel Donner. Donald's Club, cult-like following. Yep, I can believe it. Hold on. This is probably most important point. I previously supported and donated to Johnson's school campaign in good faith with the belief that the FDNG Academy School will be opened, operational, and functional by August 21st, 2019. To date, the FDNG Academy has not been open. See, I think this is going to be the most important part right here. If nothing else gets taken seriously, the other stuff, the LECs, that's going to be taken into account. This is the crux of it. I gave you money and you did not promise me because you were doing all this other stuff. Okay? Yeah. Johnson has provided them with several opening dates dating back approximately 2010. None of Johnson's schools have come to fruition. Here's another one. Yep, that's going to be. All right. Request for an account of the school donated approximately when consistently met with irrational aggressions, tirades, hate speech, rants, and threats of violence by Johnson. Johnson referred to these people, including myself, as Negroes, niggers, lazy Black people, lazy Negroes, coons, agents, haters, and more. Johnson routinely criticized the spending habits of Black Americans. He had a whole video on that, demanding that we Black Americans subsidize his lifestyle in the name of FDMG, Black boys, and our African American ancestors, quoting Johnson. And then in his recent video, he said, "Oh, send me some Christmas gifts." But I thought you Pan-Africanist. That means you're not celebrating Christmas, right? I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Airborne, that would be good, but like I said, one, maybe they're not living in this community. Maybe it was so long ago they want to forget it. Maybe they're still hurt. Maybe they're still embarrassed, or maybe they all did get together and they're just using this pseudonym for them. Because usually in any court experience, there's other people behind the first person who files, but usually it's the first person that files. That's how you find the cases under. So, okay. It is believed that Johnson may have misused the funds to purchase a private home in Harrisburg for Sharon Thomas, an alleged accomplice. Johnson may have been used to purchase and check in various former items of cocaine, escorts, clothing, dining, and rooming. Oh, they should have put the trips underneath this one. But that can be disclosed later. Sure can. It sure can. To date, there's no account of $2.4 million. He claims he only $750,000. There's no accounting. This is what's going. Yeah. He continues to request for alleged FDN school construction. The buildings that John Furthers remain in a state of disrepair. And now he said the new date is 8/21/21. Y'all put that on your calendar. They ain't gonna be ready by then. Recent searches of construction permits for these buildings have produced no conclusive evidence of any significant repair being done on these buildings. Remember, significant. And he always talking about the freaking havoc. Have we seen a havoc crew out there? Yeah, y'all. Have y'all seen one? Didn't he just barely get the lights on? I think he just barely got the lights on. I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat. Yes, TA, a forensic accountant would. Johnson is akin to a long line of questionable public leaders and figures within the national black, usually not limited to. Okay, so I think they put the other people here saying, hey, he's like these other people. We're just not isolating him. We got some trouble with some others, but he's doing some other stuff. You know, I did a African American grade on him. You remember that Tony? I think that was episode 2, right? Here, Michael, Brother Polite. I don't know much about this Vincent Green person. These are some other people I should do African American Greens on, huh? I am gonna do Zaza Ali. You know, some of these people not using their real name. Jay Morrison's name is Jermaine. Zaza Ali is Ginger Daniels. Vincent is Vinny. Brother Polite name is Michael. Oh, goodness. These faulty so-called alleged black leaders share much in common. Their past history is full of scandals, complaints, and litigation. Mentors claim to be mentors. Let's use the mentor to target. I think this is a good one too. To target black women. So this could also be like gender or sex discrimination, sexual harassment. And invoking the names of legitimate family and ancestors in their efforts to defraud black people for donations, investment capital, and more. Yes, they have. They may throw out this point like, hey, these other people have nothing to do with him. We need to know what he has done. But those other things I highlighted, yeah, definitely. People are jealous of them, failed to deliver on their promises. That's another thing. Fail to deliver when they are questioned. Went to great lengths to silence their detractors. And you know, ironically, this case could also be giving help to some of the victims of the other people. Maybe that's why they're mentioned in here. Oh, why they had to mention that on my birthday? Ice cream sandwich is good. Yeah, I didn't see why this one was here though. Yeah, I got mounting taxes. This is a good one to address. If we just get to the nitty gritty, these are the things that you know, like you said, an accountant is gonna be looking at. Like, okay, has been met with threats. Okay. On a 2020 episode of Lower Jamar podcast, and for response to the lack of progress at the school, and he need additional funding to complete. That he would only provide to his donors. See, but have any of the donors gotten transparency? No, they have not. I'm a donor and I demand transparency. I did not donate to help finance Sharon S. Edmonds' picture with John's upright alleged art studio. See, right here, I demand transparency. I did not donate to help finance John's alleged drug habits or his trips around the world, limited to Yoga, Japan. It was pictured in a bath lower right. Now this picture, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. In a recent live stream, and that was y'all's school in reference to the black. Mm-hmm. That means was not his. Mm-hmm. This is what's going to mess him up right here. You've been telling everybody it's y'all's school. And then what did he tell the people when they went out to lunch this time? Oh, lunch is on FDMG. That means lunch is on you because you're the donors. And I'm just like, did he really just say this? Okay. All right. Number 30. As per Johnson, we have an ownership interest stake in the FDMG school. In order to protect this ownership interest, Johnson must provide an adequate, verified, and detailed account of how the all right. That's proving unreliable and untrustworthy. Yep. I totally agree. Oh, what video was this, y'all? Are investors. Upon information to believe that the FDMG may be held in another person's name and alleged accomplice of Johnson. Johnson is a longtime child support dodger and claims to have no income. Ooh. You know they're going to look into that. Yeah, Tanika, somebody's doing too much with a person. Yep. Upon information, believe Johnson has funneled, maybe still funneling, FDM donations, funds, and other resources to his alleged accomplices. Y'all. So what's that? It was 34 things, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five out of those 35 things can be listed as something that's like, oh yeah, he guilty of this. Mm-hmm. Now these people right here, maybe they could have took that part out, but his alleged accomplices, yeah, they need to be there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And probably more of these. But if you're looking at it for looking at just about the accounting and the money, yeah. Yeah. There's some legitimacy to this. Just on, if you just look at the accounting alone, like I'm a donor. You said that we were investors. You said you're only going to let the investors know or the donors know what's going on. But you said the money was for the school. But I keep seeing money somewhere. So I'm taking you to court so they'll make you show it to me. That's messed up, dude. Someone got to sue you just to do what you're supposed to do in the first place. Someone got to sue you to make sure you do your job and what you got to do in the first place. They forgot Annie. Who's Annie? Who is Annie? Oh, you're talking about Ann McMillan. Oh. Maybe they didn't know about Ann McMillan. Or that girl he went to in Japan with. Champagne. Oh, yeah. They've come home to roost for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're not playing. I mean, there were 34 things. And what we 12 things was like, okay, these are legitimate. No. Was it 15 things out of 34 things? Like, oh, okay, these are some legitimate stuff right here. This is legitimate. Like, they gotta subpoena some accounting court records, Cash App, PayPal, GoFundMe, PayPal, everybody. Mm-hmm. This child support stuff, yeah. I agree with you. And that's why I don't understand people say, oh, y'all trying to bring the black man down. This is a black man that is hurting us. And how long do we have to keep letting that person hurt us? And there's a lot of different people who exploit members of their own community. Mm-mm-mm. Right there in plain sight. What? Oh, wow. Dated girls on Instagram. Yeah, one of the things the camera flipped over, and another one he went to the restroom to pee, and he didn't hear him wash his hands. He should have put his phone on mute or something. So can this current court? I think they can, because usually for those type of companies, they're not gonna let your stuff go over, because when we as a consumer register or get an account with them, they're not supposed to give anyone our stuff is supposed to be secret. But if a court with a subpoena saying, look, we have legitimate concerns, this person is doing something illegal, we need you to turn over your records related to them and them only. Mm-hmm. Wait, they are sovereign, but they believe in donations. What? So basically, they're not okay with the U.S. government telling them what to do, but they're okay with the U.S. money system, economy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just reading y'all comments. Yeah, of everything. Everything. Because one minute you say, oh, we got a little over 2 million. Then you're like, oh, we got a million. Then it's 750,000. Now it's 400,000. But you said on Large Umar, well, who told you it was 400,000? That's incorrect. The website said it. The city of Wilmington said it on their website. Yeah, this probably was pro se. Maybe done, a legal aid person. Because remember, they said they gave back in 2019. They filed this in the day before, they mailed it out filed it the day before Thanksgiving. It finally got into the system December the 7th. It really would, but this is the thing. We got to be more encouraging to this person who's the first one for others who want to come forward. Because like I said, like with the situation with Don, for him to go to small claims court, he needs money for that. Right now, he needs to get his ID. Yes, you can go to legal aid. It also takes time and energy to do that. Not only, I don't know if it's money laundering, but it looks more like You say, I work in the clinic custodial parents submit photos of their alleged father and attorney files all of that information. Yes, all of that is proof. I wonder, is Roxanne here? Roxanne. So could that also be done for someone, let's say, who has asked their donors to help them with their case, but then use that money for a Christmas party at their house instead? And new cameras? Who says that their show is the entertainment arm of their church? I wish they're the senior pastor, but there are no other pastors. Was that even first class? I'm talking about the one from Delta this past week or another time? But this is the thing, Daughters YouTube, and this was probably a pro se. They did the best they could. Yes, I do see what the way it's written. It's looking from a person who was doing the best they could. They had a lot of evidence. And they put down everything they thought to make sure that this person could get looked at. They got 34 things to look at this person about. Yes, we should be thanking this person. Thank you. Hey, Rev G. Your videos on the membership page, it's been hilarious. Matlock Infant Day. Yes, exactly, Holly B. Exactly. Please hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. I got 50 y'all on the chat, 38 likes. And to the one person that thumbs it down, I love you with the love of the Lord. Exactly. You can go to jail for that. Federal crime. And yes, you can go to the U.S. Postal Service site, and there's a part for how to report someone for mail fraud. Yes, you can. Okay, I respect you said that. They did the best they could. And they were courageous enough to do it. See why they're anonymous? See, can you kind of see why they're anonymous? Yeah, the substance isn't wrong. Dr. Get a girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Black Purchase do the same thing. And remember what's his name? David Taylor got brought into the IRS in his deposition. They were trying to say, well, why do you need all these suits? Why do you need all these suits? Oh, how much was this Gucci belt? What's this Gucci belt for? I hope Sharon put that art girl in her mama name. They might still take it. And that's what dope dealers used to do. They used to put stuff in their mama and their sister's name. And then after a while, they started saying, oh, if you're over there harboring or holding something for a dope dealer, now you go to jail too. That's how a lot of women got in trouble. So Sharon don't want to go to jail. She's going to sing like a birdie. Yeah, I think Hanara, sister Hanara, or what an anniversary was God call her, Hannah Barbera needs to be looked at. Mm-hmm. Yep, and McMillan needs to look like because she was on one of the Africa trips. And on his website, he's tagged her in his videos. Well, he was scared was because remember his GoFundMe got shut down. And then I think the PayPal, I think people might have started requesting funds. He's like, oh, I need to do something. And if not, they're going to ask for their money back. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. I think it's just I think that's a title transfer. I don't think that's actually how much it costs. I think Make a Change actually has a video on that. Country living. The man is homeless. He lost his ID. He needs to get a new one. Okay? When you lose your ID, you got to go back to the place where you were born, get your birth certificate, then take your birth certificate and go to the Social Security office. That's another way. Then take those two things. Then go and maybe find something with the school record or go something else that has your name on it, and then go to the driver's license place. That's another third place, and get your ID. Then you got to bring that back to Delaware or Pennsylvania. He has to go back to New York to do all that. Some of those places are not open, or they have certain time constraints. What do you think people who leave jail have to do? They got to go get an ID. Actually help someone do this. It took us all damn day to do that. All day. Oh, one of his own posted about first class and 1,000 mile. Okay, so in his video. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Roxanne. No matter how look, you gotta answer it. And you don't show up, guess what the court gonna say? You know what? And I don't know if you still get a court one I don't know if you get a jury. Well, then the court might say, okay, we damage the support of the plaintiff. I don't know if they send someone to come get you or what, but I don't know when they do it for Oh wait, follow 1 3 will not allow that. In order to dispute the claim, Umar will either have to have a counterclaim, file docs disputing discovery. Either way, he's going to have to show provide proof to the court. Love your thumbnail, man, Max. You got to show that too, because remember they said I think that was number 34 or 33. Probably because it was on short notice. You did, yeah, yeah. Yes, it's like I have to have the person who filed it. Hey, Ebony Woods. Yeah, David Taylor. I was like, oh my good. Y'all type in David Taylor deposition. This is a mega preacher. The only thing is his hustle is better. He's just like Umar, but his hustle is just better. His church is like a cult. There's some websites, there's some videos where former members told what they had to do as far as evangelizing and getting donations and bringing them back to the church. And then when you didn't do it, then you start asking questions what everyone did to them. It was horrible. Then the man had his son do a revenge poem on his own mama. Does it also speak for the Black community? It depends, because some people ask him for help because he does have his own organization that's helping the community. I forgot what the organization is called, but it's out of New York. But does he speak for the whole Black community? Probably not. But remember, he comes from a tradition where, at a time where ministers who were the most visible became very involved in the civil rights movement. So you don't see that much anymore. There's still he and a few others, Jesse Jackson, what's the other guy? It was with the People's Campaign, and I can't think of his name, and I really like him too. Can't think of his name. Really like him. Because they really want to help. I support him even more. I'm just worried about his health, you know. But now we have other leaders. We have local grassroots leaders who are not always associated with the church. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, it's a fee for your birth certificate. It's a fee for your ID. I think the Social Security card, when I went to get it, it wasn't a fee for that. And then we still need another ID because even the Social Security, I was like, well, we want 2 forms of ID. So guess what we had to go do? We had to go to the voter registration office and get a copy of the voter registration card. What if Don is not registered to vote? Where else can he show the proof of who he is? Yeah, you gotta go to the Health and Human Services Department of Vital Statistics where your birth certificate is. You gotta go to the Social Security Administration office to get the Social Security card. If you want to get a copy of your voter registration card, you gotta go to the county something clerk. I forgot what the clerk's name is. K. Sullivan, where is he gonna, what address he gonna use for that? And it may have been a very long time. He might not be able to pay that online and get it sent to him. You know what I'm saying? Yes, hours of computer work. Yes, if he fails to show, they're gonna win by default. This is what I think it is. I think it was a down payment. I don't think the price was $400. I think it was a couple of mil. It was a down payment, and that's what he's doing, trying to make payments. But you can't pay the bills, or maybe he's not even making payments. Hey, Gina Finch. Aqua T, love your thumbnail too. I'm gonna say, since they're doing it anonymously, they might have that person's real address. But guess what? If Umar said, "Oh, this is your school and you're an investor," wouldn't that be that person's address? The same. Okay, Chris Leah, you just came in, and you're gonna have to go to the beginning of my. You're gonna have to go to the beginning of my video, and I showed exactly this document is not fake. I went through the exact process, went through Pacer, typed in the number, showed how you download the document, and I actually showed the copy of the document where they actually have a little stamp at the top that shows you what the document is. And it's not Archibald versus Johnson and Johnson. That's a total nother case, and you have those numbers switched around. And the numbers that get assigned to the case are not done by the person who filed the complaint, it's done by the courts. So please go back to the beginning of my video and it will show you that, okay? You came late. Yeah, it was a panic. And I think that's also probably why the return address was the P.O. box. Because either way, you finna get this paperwork. I mean, does it make sense to y'all? If you don't know what his address is, well, I'm gonna make the return address his address. Either way, he's gonna get this paperwork. I can understand that, Bella. I can understand that. Yeah, as long as they can get it to him and they have proof. Because my ex-husband had to be served, and I had to like get a process server, which is like the sheriff's department in New York City, to serve him. Because he wouldn't give me his address, even though I've been to his previous address, but that's a whole other story. And so the sheriff guy called him and was like, I keep going by here, he's not there. I called he went by his job and left a message. And then when he was at work, my ex-husband went to the sheriff's office and got the divorce papers. And almost didn't get a divorce because when I had the document that he got served, I went into the court and they were like, well, this says he got served, but it didn't say he got served at work or his address. It said he came by the office. And I was like, Lord, no. So the judge was like, look, just go out in the hallway, grab one of those attorneys and ask them to write you out a change or whatever, address or whatever, and then come back in here. And I finally found this really nice Hispanic lady. I never did get her card or her name. She was so sweet. God bless her, whoever she is. And she wrote out one for me right then and there. I tried to get the black lady, but she's like, no, I got somewhere to go. I got another court case. And she was pregnant. She was hot. She was wobbling. And I was like, and I was getting frustrated. And I asked the little lady, I said, ma'am, can you please help me? And so she wrote it out for me. I thanked her. She didn't have any cards on her. And then I went back in there and they accepted it. And I got out. And that was me doing it pro se. That's what I'm saying. This person did the best thing they could under the circumstances. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that have just been an epic? Oh my goodness, wouldn't this have been an epic? All you had to say, and he puts that shit on his website, and on his Facebook and Instagram, everything. You know, everywhere he going. But where he lay his head at night. Oh my goodness. And my thing is this, what if, y'all, what if the next person that serves him at one of these Ahina Yelps comes up to him to have him sign a book? And they give him the paper. I'm sorry, that would be hilarious. That would be so damn funny. He think he finna do it. He finna get a pit. Or if it's like, like he said, 5'5", thick in the thighs. That's what he want. You get a lady that's 5'5", thick in the thighs to come up to him and say, hey, Dr. Johnson, you want to take a picture with me? And he'd be so excited he would do it. And while he's signing the book, so here you go. And be served. I'm sorry, that's funny. Anybody else thinking about serving him or getting a process server, just go to his Instagram or his Twitter or Facebook. He'll tell you where he's at, where he's going next. Oh, Lord. He does. That's why I didn't understand when he said, well, I'm not going to show any more updates about the school. It's only going to go to the donors. And what did he do a week later? We saw him going through the school, showing an update. I thought you said you weren't going to do it no more. And then the anti-protest, right? What did he show us again? The second day, what did he show us doing? Another update to the school. They were cleaning out the school. I'm like, you narcissist. Oh, yeah. You write donation on the envelope. I say, Mr. Umar, I got a donation for you. It's in the envelope. And then he opened it right there. Oh, his face will be priceless. Oh, Lord, that'll be priceless. Oh, doing his live stream. If somebody sign up for a podcast, those women only podcasts. Okay. What did you say? Bicycle. Some point will be e-served as being live is live if it isn't already in the works. True. Yeah. Or they can put a little injunction at them, say, hey, you can't get any more donations. Or they can say, hey, Cash App, GoFundMe, PayPal. You cannot accept. You need to put his account on pause. He can't accept anything else until he shows us the information. Then he gotta come to court. But knowing him, he gonna say, oh, they went to the white man on the black man. This is what my enemies do. No. You acting like a criminal. That's what got you here. If you want to serve. Oh, the courts don't want to be used. Their address of you. Sir, yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to do when my ex-husband was not giving me his address. So I had to go fax it and send it to the sheriff, whatever, in the community. Donnell! Where you been, Donnell? I'm almost done. I was looking for you. I put my stuff on everything. So I was hoping you would see when I was gonna go live. Are you subscribed? Have you clicked the subscribe and then all notifications? So you get notifications all the time. Oh, also I found out this too. On your phone or even in your settings on your laptop, you gotta make sure that in your settings, you're gonna have your YouTube app notifications on. Right? You're gonna make sure that they are on, and then you gotta make sure when you go inside the app and make sure the all notifications button is on too. That's what I found out the hard way. I actually have a video to show you how to do all this stuff. Oh, you didn't click it. Okay, you gotta go into you gotta click subscribe and then click the bell and all notifications. So every time I'm on, it will show you when I'm on. Or it'll give you a reminder. Like if I have a live later on, it'll have a reminder. Hey, Ice. I think that's also why he's always looking around. Either he thinks somebody's gonna roll up on him for some money, or child support looking for him, or any other type of legal case looking for him. He'd be like, the white man and my judge are trying to take down Adoria. I'm so tired of him calling himself that. He got that from Ruth Bader Ginsburg. They used to call her the notorious RBG. When they had that film about her, the documentary, and all of a sudden he's going to call himself that. And now he Dr. Papa. Like, dude, go sit down. Yeah. Donnell, I was going over, examining the document that's been going around. Everyone's been talking around in the anti-fraud warrior community, showing everyone that, hey, it is legit. It's a true document. and showing how it's not fake. It's probably done by someone who did it pro se, which means they didn't have a lawyer. But they did the best they could, and it's about the substance in the document that is most important because they have a case. That's right, but I love. He always like this. I love you, country living. Thank you so much. I put Didi and Paige in my watch later. That's why I went on at 5 my time. And but my friend is going on at 7, so I was trying to make sure, but we got into some good thank you so much, country living. I appreciate you for coming over here and watching me. I think it's substance abuse. I think it's ADHD, and I think because he knows he did some shit to some people, and they looking for his ass. My thing is, like, when he was in Atlanta, why were you out there that late at night? Talking about, oh, look at the people after me did. And he just looking around. Why are you up that early in the morning? Like, in New York, if you live in the only ID you need is a Social Security birth certificate. Oh, okay. That's true, but I think he does need to do the driver's license though, because he does have a driver's license. We don't want him driving dirty. I'm from H-Town. I'm from Houston. Wait, he's half blind? Is that why he be looking at the thing like this? Because at first I thought he was wearing glasses for fashionable purposes, but I don't know. Okay. What other court case you think that we should look at next? Because I know I was thinking about the Grandmaster Jay, but I don't know. Because some people are trying to say, oh, he's out on bail, or he not on bail. Oh, he pleaded guilty. He's out on his own recognizance. I'm thinking like he ain't had a trial or nothing yet. No, he wears glasses for real. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this before we go. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Wait. What are you talking about? Oh, you didn't see my Grandmaster Jay video? He got arrested by the FBI like, was it 2 weeks ago? Almost 2 weeks ago for pointing his gun. Thank you so much, Armor Shooks. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. And if anyone else says, oh, I don't believe that document is good, like, hey, here a video. There you go. Step by step. Yes, I actually donated to Stacey Abrams to help with that. Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty? What happened? Oh, because they're his accuser or his victim. Thank you, Donnell. Also, some of you who are on Facebook, please come over and join the 18. What do you call it? contact come and join the 18 Facebook because we have reminders and we have discussions and stuff there. And I think in the upcoming year we're actually going to be doing some 18 Facebook group only type views. Yeah, I got my ID, I think pretty early because they had a teenager work program here in Houston. So I had an ID like in middle school, but I didn't drive until I was 21, actually. My driver's license. It's 18. Can one of the mods in the 18, can you please put the link in the chat, please? Also, if you want to become a member, or it lets me see your screen. Become a member to let me see your transcript channel. I have 3 different levels: $4.99, $6.99, and $9.99. And so I'm going to start giving out the perks for that channel starting next week. If you see some of the people who are if you look inside the chat, you will see some individuals who are members. They got a cute little Bitmoji of myself next to their name. And I consider those my favorite students. So, but yes, this is the 18 giveaway. Because we actually have 2 channels. One is the 18 giveaway, and in order to be a part, we're going to give out $100 gift certificate from the 18 once a month. But you have to be a member of the 18 Facebook page and the 18 giveaway page. Okay. All right. Let me put in the 18. So, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Wait, where is it? Also, eventually, we're also going to be getting our own Roku channel eventually. Wait, where is the 18? Okay. Okay. And if you also become a member of any one of our Buy Me a Coffees, you become a member of all of our Buy Me a Coffees. I think mine is the cheapest though. Don't tell me. Because he said all was supposed to be $8, and I was like, I don't remember making mine $8. So me, Matt Church Disease, and Daryl all have Buy Me a Coffees. I'm gonna start putting more exclusive stuff over there that I don't put over here in there. So, but there are great things to come. And before I go, I wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much for being here. But next, in about 26 minutes, or is it 21 minutes? 21 minutes. My friend Mad Church Disease will be having his live. And he's going to talk about these church people doing some scammerish stuff, especially with these PPP loans. So you might want to come over there. It's Mad Church Disease. Mad Church Disease. So you have time to go grab a snack, take a restroom break. Yeah, it's called Marcus Lamb and the PPP Scandal, Kings and Rulers. Okay. I'm going to put the link in here for y'all. Here you go. All right. Y'all see it? He may. Because you know, Matt Church talks about everything. He did, that's what I'm saying, he did something new. Okay, why is it not showing me? Yeah. Life is late. Life is late. You are something else. You know that? You are something else. I hope you ain't been cussing folks out over there on Facebook. Well, I want to thank y'all so much for being here in this live today while I went over the court records in Archibald versus Johnson. Please meet me over either one. You can go to Didi and Paige, or you can come with me because we're going to have a good time, though. I'm going to watch Didi and Paige after my friend's live. Come with me over to my friend Matt Church Disease channel while you talk about Marcus Lamb and these PPP loans. And you can see me, Christine, and Life is Late cut up in the chat. Oh, hey, Barbara J. Thank you, Black Butterfly, for coming. Thank you, Donnell. Hello, Mello, Christine, Bella, Irma. Thank you for the super chat. Bicycling photographer in the tropics. Kay Sullivan, Roxanne, my used to Bessie, Country Living, Nikki, Money No Love, Isleah, who else? Aqua T, TA, Gator Girl, Fitz, Ransom. Hey, Ransom. Sword Veritas, Kay Sullivan, Liz Barber. Yes, William Barber was the man I was thinking about. I love him. Airborne. Don Panero. All right. Hello Melo's writing everything down. What you writing down, Hello Melo? Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Liz Martin. You're welcome, Country Living. So I'm gonna go take a restroom break, grab me something to drink, a snack, and then I'm gonna go over to my friend Matt Church Disease. And so I hope to see a lot of y'all over there. Love y'all all. Talk to you later. Please like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, click the bell and click all notifications so that you can always know when I go live. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye.